Hello and welcome back to another State of the Market for the month of July 2024. I'm Scott Zaino, your local real estate professional here on Cape Cod in the islands. I've been a real estate agent now for about 12 years, serving mostly primarily the Barnstable County area, Yarmouth, Dennis, Sandwich, Bourne, Mashpee, and a little bit of Plymouth. If you're thinking about selling, this is a video that you definitely want to stay tuned to. And if you're thinking of buying, you also want to pay close attention. We've got some changes here that's happened from last month to this month on some of our sectors that we go over every month, right? About 5 or 6 sectors. Let's just jump right on into it. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and just share my screen. Okay. So one of the first sectors that we always talk about, right, is our median sales price. So our median sales price went from 750 to 755. So it did jump up. I think it was 5,000, right? 750 to 755. Yep. And the next sector that we're going to talk about is active homes for sale. So for July, we are at 868. Didn't really go up or down too much. In June, it was 900. So we went down about 32 properties. So it seems like as fast as they come on, they go off, hence the number not changing too much. Next one is days on market, right? So days on market tells us how long properties are on the market before they go under contract. We're still here at a very low rate of 14 days on market. So if you're thinking about selling, um, I think you'll find that it's a great time to sell. With only 14 days on market, your property should go under very quickly, as long as you got your three Ps lined up, right? We talked about this before. Your price, your presentation, and your promotion, right? If you price your property appropriately for the market today, or not in the same market that we were a couple of years ago in COVID, right? The market has more normalized, right? So it's very important that you get your price of your property dialed in correctly, have it presented in its best light, meaning that it looks not only great from the outside, but also from the inside. And then, of course, if your agent is promoting your property and exposing it to the world, right? Your three Ps, line those up, you're definitely going to get a sale. So 14 days in July, June it was 12, so we only bumped that up what looks like 2 days, right? The next sector we're going to talk about is our absorption rate, and that's months of supply. So this tells us how quickly we'd run out of an inventory before the shelves go bare, right? So we're at 3 months of inventory. So that's right, a seller's market. Anytime that you're 4 months or below, that's a seller's market. If you're between 5 and 6, that's a neutral market, right? We've talked about this before. Anything from 6 months or above, that's a buyer's market. We haven't seen a buyer's market since pre-COVID, right? So in June, we were at 3.2 months and we've slipped to 3.0, hence the difference in the inventory. That all makes sense. So the last sector that we're going to talk about is your list to sales price ratio. And we are at 98.9, almost 99%. So in June, we were at 100. So what that is saying is 1% off from getting 100% of what you were asking. So if you're asking a million, last month you would have got a million. Today you will get 1% less than that, 999,000 perhaps. So the market has shifted maybe just by 1% or 1/10 of a percent, 1%, let's say. So maybe there's a little bit of room for negotiations there. It doesn't sound like much because this number isn't off that much, but from 99 to 100. But you can certainly try, right? I've seen them houses go for over asking. I've seen for houses go for below asking, and I've seen them go for asking. So there you have your different sectors that we talk about every month. Let me just stop my screen share. There we go. Okay, so let's talk about the interest rates. So interest rates have been a big topic over the last 3 or 6 months or so, and everyone's kind of been waiting for them to come down a little bit. And in fact, they did. They went up and then they went back down. So right now you're looking at a 30-year fixed conventional loan. In June, it was 7%. It looks like it dropped down to 6.7, right? Every little bit helps, right? 30-year FHA in June was 6.6. Today it's 6.5. A 15-year FHA loan was 6.1. It remains the same, 6.1. If you're a VA and you'd like to do a VA loan, a 30-year VA loan last month was 7.0. Today it's 6.8. And of course, if you're going to do a jumbo, 750,000 or more, last month it was 7.0. Today it's 6.6. So thank you very much for tuning in to another episode of State of the Market for July 2024. I'm Scott Zaino with the Scott Zaino Realty Group and Keller Williams Luxury Real Estate. If you have any questions, give me a call, 508-566-0051. Shoot me an email at sjzano@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.